will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will have the football first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play.
He's going to take a shot. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So North Carolina's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
On the ground, it's Bacon. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He wants to go deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man quickly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play whip strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Quarterback making adjustments. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll run it from the gun. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down from the 36. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you...
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and get them the 1st down. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Snapped it in the shotgun. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Why not trying to get it in? That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Touchdown, Rebels! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Finds his tight end. At the 35, he's open. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Now adjusting. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another.
Throws toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying play action. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, North Carolina!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Floating away. Got his man on the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Isaac. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
The Rebels with the 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Send the tight end in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. He got it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Yeah, it felt incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be... And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48.
Offense facing 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Finds his man. It's Crispin. On the move at the 30. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Right on the money. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Extending the play. Rolling right and going deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Finds a man on the right. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Rebels are on the move.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that foot.
It's a seam wide open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Wants to throw again. Quick strike complete. And he'll be brought down. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Touchdown, Rebels! Fitted in the window for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
He's got it. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and touchdown. Ole Miss. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bacon. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Lots of running room. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
And they didn't start this 1st half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for...
It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay. And he did right there with that pick 6.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Quarterback stands alone. All wide receivers. He's got the back in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Snagged out of the air. That should be the final play of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's head back to the Grove and our fellas at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
That's caught. It's Crispin. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. A big third down coming in. Hoddy Toddy. Gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. They'll run the sneak for it. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. He's got it on the run. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Tar Heels will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, North Carolina! And here they come, almost all the way back.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. Makes the catch. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Fires to the big fella. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Tar Heels look to do some damage in the red zone.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. You can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, UNC! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. The extra point here would tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry-up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The give on the inside. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. The Rebels come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. To the air on 2nd down. Swings it out to his running back. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Rebels are marching down the field.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Gets it past the marker. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Man, you want these guys that can take the top off of defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field. And this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the RPO, complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Crispin. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Stealing a score on special teams. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be dragged down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers.
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Snags it! Touchdown, Rebels! And the stomping has commenced. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Makes the quick grab. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bacon. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted deep in his own end.
And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw. And what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him. And then what happens, Palmer?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David. No question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead, and the defense playing accordingly. Now giving it back to their offense for an opportunity to pad this lead even further here as we're in the fourth quarter.
And the Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Caught near the sticks. It's Isaac. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Makes the catch at the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll get it away and wisely kick it toward the sideline. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. You still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play...
Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quarterback adapting. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the board to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
This one's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Right down the boulevard. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very...
Brings it down on the right side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Got a man. It's Isaac. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth